everybody, before we start the stream, make sure that you are following me so that you can get more of my awesome content and join the Discord to voice chat with me. But don't worry, you won't be recorded. And make sure to go check out my reviews over on YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you are one of those rare people that like to read, you can find my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some of my merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in my About section down below. Hello everyone and welcome! I am Mike and this is Mike's After Action Reviews, and we are doing trailers with Mike for the 21st of February 2025. Now last week we were missing in action because it was Valentine's Day, and I prepared a really great Valentine's Day surprise for my wife, her brother, who lives in Italy because my wife is from Italy. Her brother came and visited her, and she had no idea that it was happening, and so it was a huge surprise because it's a big long flight and there was just a lot of things that went into it. So and just letting you guys know, she didn't get me anything for Valentine's Day because we basically agreed that so our wedding anniversary, Valentine's Day, and our children's birthdays and a lot of things all fall right next to each other, so we don't get everything. We don't get things for every holiday every year. So I'm just teasing her really though, because that is a thing that we have an understanding, like we're not going to do everything all the time because it would be expensive. It would be expensive and annoying to do that. So, all right. But guys, listen up. So we're doing, I know that I'm late right now. It's because, again, we have relatives visiting with my brother-in-law being here. So bear with me. I was just a little bit late today, but normally it's every Friday at 6. We're doing 10 trailers, 5 movies, 5 video games. Today we're starting with video games. So we have an ad break coming up. So I'm going to put us to ad break. I'm going to get a drink. I'm going to come back and we are going to hop right into it. So I will see you guys after these short messages. All right, everybody, I am back. We are back. And by we, I mean me. And as always, guys, I am not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, but I do like Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, if you're out there and you want to do an official sponsorship, please contact me at Mike at mikesafteractionreviews.com. Okay, so we are starting with video games today, and we have a lot of popular stuff this week because we skipped last week, so we've got a pool of like the best things from 2 weeks. By the way, my hair is all messed up. When I have my hair, let my hair get long, it makes me look like I'm balding. I'm not balding, I'm just thin on top, so my hair should actually be here. And for the longest time I was in the military, and so I kept it short, and when it's shorter it just looks nicer because it's just thin on top. So it's not bad, but whatever. Let's start off. So, we have an interesting one. I haven't played it. I haven't really tracked it, but it is a genre that I do enjoy when things are good, and if there's a in recent years, there's been a bunch of games in this genre, and you're going to see in a second. And I like them when there is some kind of something new, some innovation, because a lot of them were basically the same thing for a long time. But hopefully this one presents us with something new. So let's check it out, guys. We are watching the trailer for Atomfall. Alright. Oh, no, wait. What? That doesn't make sense. Oh, no. I screwed that up. Let's try that again. I'm going to say all of that again on the next one. I'm sorry. I read the next one and I didn't read the thing down here. So let's try this again. I don't know anything about this one. It seems like some kind of fantasy game by Images that I've seen like thumbnails and stuff. So let's check it out. I'm sorry, I was just a little bit confused. Here we go. We're watching the trailer for Avowed. Okay, and I made a mistake because so now everybody who watched the live stream knows what the next one is. I made a mistake because I confused which one we were doing next, and I said it, and that's why there was a little bit of a cut there. I had to do that because of people on the YouTube channel. Okay, so when we cut these up. Okay, so Avowed, official launch trailer. Coming at us from Xbox, we're going to like the video. So with the Google Chrome extension, we can see that it's got 104,000 views, 4.1 thousand likes, and 1.7 thousand dislikes. That's a pretty good ratio. Avowed is here. Forge your destiny today with purchase of the Premium Edition or play day one with Xbox Game Pass. The Premium Edition also includes 2 premium skin packs and access to Avowed's digital art book and original soundtrack. I have no idea what this is. Oh, I've seen her. She's pretty funny. I have no idea what this is. Like I said, I know it's some kind of fantasy game. And it's a 2-minute, 2-second trailer, so let's check it out. Here we go. Any issues with audio or video quality, please let me know in the comments or in the chat. I'll fix it in real time.
Ambassador Volshin Yilgar at your service.
All right.
His Majesty names you our Imperial Envoy. An extension of the throne's authority.
So we've got, it seems like an Elder Scrolls type of thing going on.
The living lands has become, both in nature and in politics. The source of the blight eludes us still.
So, Elder Scrolls with a little bit of The Last of Us.
Friends on these shores. And the Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
So,
Never forgive.
we've got a type of cordyceps virus that is reminiscent, almost like The Last of Us 2, and this is, yeah, it looks like an Elder Scrolls type game with the cordyceps virus from the Last of Us series. That's interesting.
Just be careful. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
All right, orcs, lizard men.
Never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Whoop.
But let's not dwell on unpleasant matters.
Is this an open world game, I wonder, or is it just a
Living lands
linear
is
RPG?
fractured. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. There is no easy path from here. For you
Okay.
or any of us.
Interesting so far. We've got a bunch of magical stuff. This
Decide.
This makes me think of, it kind of looks like Dragon Age almost. Like Elder Scrolls and stuff because of the first person view, but actually this looks like Dragon Age to me.
The choice is
But it's
yours,
first person.
as will be the consequences.
Okay.
History waits for you, Envoy. Go meet it.
Oh, that looks cool. Some cool magical abilities. All right. Forge your destiny. Avowed. Yeah, that seriously does. It looks like the cordyceps virus from The Last of Us. One thing that I liked that I saw really just very quickly here is that if you look at this, okay, so you summon an ice thing, drops down like an ice pillar, and then you open up a book. Now, I like the book thing because it gives your character character. It gives your character character. It gives it the game kind of character, you know, because it's like you don't. How do I explain this? It's like wizards in fantasy games have like a staff, or they have, you know, the book is a cool thing. In the Elder Scrolls games, you can have a staff, but the staffs kind of suck because they have limited amount of charges, and if you wanted to shoot a fireball, you could just learn fireball spell, and you just use as mana. Here it looks like this is some kind of situation where you have the book, and the book either helps you or allows you to cast spells. Yeah. So, that's cool. I like it. Alright. Yeah. So, yeah, Last of Us 2 set in an Elder Scrolls-like world, or Dragon Age-like world. And we've got lizard men from the War... It almost looks like from the Warhammer series. That's really interesting. And we've got... so some interesting stuff. It's got a pretty good ratio. Let's see what other people are saying about it in the comments. You're awake. How about that? I am a bot. Beep, boop, bop. You should spend more money on animators because these characters are stiff like they are half frozen. Oh, wow, okay. Didn't even realize the game was coming. Check it out today after work. It's already out. The Living Lands are calling to you. All these comments look like bots. I'm going to wait for real player reviews. Wow, it is interesting because people are saying, yeah, Dragon Age Veilguard level game. Is this game bad? What is going on? Why are there a lot of bots here, huh? Okay, glad it's on Xbox Game Pass. I'll try it on Xbox Series X. This is the way. Too many bears. Beep-bop boop, I'm a bot. I can't say I want to play the game. I can't say I want to play a game that the fanboys drive crazy. Beep, but I want to play. Beep. What? Oh, okay. Let's check it out. I suppose if it's on Game Pass, I'll give it a try. Getting the premium seems like a bit of a risk unless you want to look like unless you like the look of other people playing it. Okay, I mean, somebody said the animators aren't very good because they move like they're stiff. I don't know about that. I think it's okay. Let's check it out on Steam because that is. I was talking to somebody today, and I think. Excuse me, sorry for that. I think that a $70 game. The premium upgrade has got mostly negative reviews, saying, great game, but this does not make sense to buy since the early release has ended, unless you think 8 cosmetics are worth $25. Okay, let's see. So a $70 game makes sense, that's fine. What the heck? Anime Girls Gotcha game. Oh my god. Okay, mostly positive on Steam. Yeah. Part of the game are good, some parts bad. I would wait for a sale. The game felt off, and I was not sure why until I saw a comparison to Oblivion, a game from then it clicked. About as static, the world feels dead. Every conversation enacted is scripted. Okay, is it open world? First person, fantasy, single player. Is it an open world? Is it an open world? Let me just check that real quick and then we'll move on to the next thing. But Avowed open world. Yeah. Let's see. No, Avowed is not considered a trope. Developers have stated the game features large, defined zones the players can explore freely within, but the overworld is not continuous, seamless map like a traditional open world game. Make Avowed fully open world to better control the pacing of the story. Okay. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. The big wide open zones has never really been my favorite thing. I either like it to be open world. Well, no, that's not true. I like it to be open world, or like the zones is an open world with loading screens, okay? Or a linear gameplay experience. I don't necessarily like where you're playing a linear game. There's a bunch of scripted stuff in an open world. You can go look at the stuff in the open world. This like bit, not an open world, but like a big open area. And then once you're done with that big open area, you've got to move on to the next scripted thing in the story, if that makes sense. If you don't understand what that means, ask me in the comments, because I don't have a whole lot of time to explain exactly what that is. Oh, you know what a good thing is like Werewolf Earthblood. It's like Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood was a game like that, where you'd play in this. There was a couple of yeah, see this one, Werewolf Apocalypse the Earthblood. The Apocalypse Earthblood. So it's like there's a couple. You play through a story, but the story is each of the areas is like this big open area. There's a couple of optional objectives, but it's not like an open world game. You can't move back and forth between areas or anything. And then once you're done with that area, you continue the story, and it takes you to another big area. And there's like 4 stages, let's say. I think there was 4 in this game. I don't like that. It wasn't my best thing. I didn't think this game was as bad as people said it was, but I just didn't like... I'm usually not into that type of thing. Anyway, that's what this seems to be. That's fine. Linear gameplay is not bad, people. You don't always need to have a big open world. Usually they're pretty empty, especially because of modern-day game developers. But that's game. Go check it out today. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, now I'm going to say this all over again. This next one is in a genre that I do like when there is innovation in that genre. For instance, well, I won't say this until we actually get to it, but it's just for a long time they had this particular genre, and we're going to get into that. Everybody who's watching the live stream already knows, but they had this specific, if you saw me earlier because I made a mistake before and revealed what it is on accident, but basically they had this genre, and there was a bunch of games that came out for it all at once, and some of them were great, some of them were just whatever, and but a couple of them had some really great innovations that I really did like. Most of them were the exact same thing with a different skin and a couple of different gimmicks. Hopefully this one has something unique. Let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for Atomfall, official features trailer. Coming at us from IGN. We're going to like the video. So with the Chrome extension, we can see it's got 298,000 views, 6,000 likes, and 84 dislikes. Great ratio. Get a fresh look at Atomfall in this new Atomfall trailer for the upcoming single-player survivor action RPG. By the way, single-player survivor action RPG is the genre, or the survivor RPG is the genre. The latest Atomfall trailer shows what you can expect as you explore its world, including combat, different characters you'll meet, mysteries to uncover, and enemies you'll fight. Atomfall will be available on Game Pass on day 1, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Windows PC via Steam, and Epic Games Store. PS5 and PlayStation 4 on March 27, 2025. Set in the aftermath of a nuclear disaster, Atomfall tasks players with solving the mystery of what happened at the Wind-scale nuclear power station. To solve this, you will need to navigate military encampments, delve through abandoned bunkers below ground, and risk your life in pagan ruins. Central to the dark mystery are the host of eccentric characters and cryptic organizations that inhabit the quarantine zone. These individuals have been cut off from the outside world for years and left to their own devices, so are anything but normal. But be careful, they aren't all friendly, and you will need to get to grips with an array of ranged and melee weapons if you are to survive. So this sounds more like just an open world RPG rather than this sounds more like an open world RPG rather than an open world survivor game. Because what I think of open world survivor game, one of the big ones that I really loved that had a bunch of innovation was Subnautica. I thought Subnautica Below Zero was good, but it wasn't as good as the first one. Now they're coming up with Subnautica 2, and I'm so excited. But then you had, or it kind of, as I was reading this, it kind of sounded like The Forest. The Forest was another one that was good. It was single player only. Subnautica was as well. I'm not into the multiplayer ones really because there's just not a whole lot of reason. Yeah, just there's not a whole lot going on with those. No story to connect with. But with Subnautica, you actually had a story you played through. The Forest, you had a story to play through. But you basically was an open world survivor game. There were no other. There were a couple other like in The Forest, no characters. Subnautica, no characters. In Subnautica Below Zero, there was one character you met briefly, and that was it. But basically, that's what it kind of sounded like. But then it says that there's a bunch of other characters you have to interact with, which basically sounds like an open world RPG rather than a survival game. Well, let's check it out. We got a 1 minute and 45 second trailer. Here we go.
Rated M for mature.
All right. Ooh.
Is anybody there? I need help.
Okay.
What are you doing in here? You're trapped
So,
in the quarantine
this
zone
looks
of a
like...
Wind-scale atom plant.
So this doesn't look like an open world This doesn't look like a survival game. This looks like an open world RPG. It's probably going to have some survival elements, but I think to call it an open world survivor game, single player survivor action RPG, just kind of is a little bit misleading, and people might think it's a little different than what it is. Here we go.
Hey up, stranger. Not saying you were on this stretch before?
Okay. Yeah, so this is...
New faces often mean trouble, and yet they may bring new opportunities.
It's not
too.
showing me any survival elements either. So just to be very clear, like all this stuff, if there were no other people and it was just you alone trying to survive out in the wilderness or something while also discovering some mystery, that's what the forest is. That's also basically what Subnautica is. If this was saying things like survive, find food, build a base, you know, fight against the forces of nature and discover the mystery. Those are things survival craft games, or survival games and survival craft games as well, do. Not showing a bunch of characters talking, you know, and different things.
If you choose to enter the woods.
What's on your mind, dear?
Come into the light where I can see you.
Scavenge. Okay. Survive. But survive what?
Keep your eyes open. The voice.
Maybe there's a hunger element?
You're not welcome here.
Okay.
Oi. Back off.
Yeah, I mean, really, it just looks like an open world RPG. I'm wondering what the survival elements are. Yeah, so March 27th, you can pre-order it now. And then they've got all of the deluxe editions. 3-day early unlock, I never do any of that. I pre-order games so that way I can play them. I can play them for the channel, but I do not ever... I wouldn't pre-order games unless I knew that I really, really knew that I was going to like it. This is a $50 game. Okay, I can get it. So it says here, action, adventure, action RPG. Where is the survival elements in it? You know, basically, like what I'm thinking is, yeah, you'll need to scavenge for supplies, craft weapons, item, and fight desperately to make it out alive. That is not a survival game. I'm sorry. Like, Fallout New Vegas has a mode where you can turn it on, like basically you turn it on and your character needs water and food and water or they'll die after certain like periods of time. You have to keep your character fed and give them water. That doesn't make that game a survival game. It makes it an RPG with a little extra challenge, you know, in survival elements to the game, in adding survival elements to the game. This seems to have even less than that. Yeah, basically, I don't understand why this would be a survival game. It doesn't seem like your character has to eat or drink or, you know, grow food or hunt or anything to survive. Just because it says survive in the trailer doesn't mean it's an actual survival game. That's really goofy. All right, well, $50 game. Let's see what people say here. Finally, a game set in the fictional land of England. Rebellion finally makes a new game that isn't another Sniper Elite. Hey, heard oi and fack off in one trailer, like being home. Fallout with a cup of tea. Yeah, I wouldn't say Fallout. The correlation between Atomfall and Fallout is that both relate to the aftermath of a nuclear explosion. Atomfall can be broken down into atom, whatever, and fall. Okay. Describe what? Okay, that's stupid. At first, I thought it was something like Stalker. Actually, that's what I thought. You know, Stalker, Chernobyl, or whatever. But then it looked more like a Fallout. Yeah, see, yeah, it's like Fallout and BioShock. I actually think that's a great way to describe it. Like this person said, it looks more like a BioShock. I'm not so sure. Is Atomfall an open world game? So Avowed is not an open world game. Atomfall open world? Okay. I'd like to know me, but it looks like it's not complete. More like Resident Evil Village, Metro Exodus, Tomb Raider. Okay, it says that it's designed to be an open world, so we'll have to see. Open world games can be good. They can also be really bad because the open world can actually fight against the quality of the experience. Okay, I mean, hey, $50. It's not full price, so maybe it's like a shorter game with a couple of other things that make it a little less expensive. But yeah, so check it out when it comes out. on March 27th, guys. But otherwise, we're going to move on to the next one. Here we go. All right, guys. So we've got another one that I'm actually really excited for, and I really, really am going to try to do a review. I only say try because I'm always behind. The action update is like a month and a half behind for the fourth quarter of 2024. So just to give you guys an idea. But yeah, so this next one I'm very excited for. We're going to see what it's about. This is another trailer for... I saw one trailer and it looked great. I think I saw that with Tommy Boy. Let's check out this next trailer together. We are watching the trailer for Split Fiction Story Trailer. PS5 games. Coming at us from PlayStation. With the Google Chrome extension, you can see that it's got 154,000 views, 4,000 likes, and 636 dislikes. We are going to like the video, so it's got a good ratio. Okay? Learn about the power of friendship in Split Fiction, a boundary-pushing co-op adventure from Haze Light Studios, the masterminds behind It Takes Two, which won Game of the Year when it came out. Yes. The heroes of Split Fiction, Mia and Zoe, don't get along at first, but soon enough they become each other's only hopes. The journey will throw unexpected twists at them, and if they want to make it through, they'll need to have each other's backs. Playing as Mia and Zoe, you'll encounter bizarre situations as the two traverse stories born from their own wild imaginations. Most importantly, they'll face it all together. Invite a friend to play online for free with Friends Pass. As long as one of you owns the game, both of you can play. Friends Pass requires installation of the Friends Pass and applicable platform account. Online play requires a friend on any platform. One user must own the full game in order for the co-op player to play the full game. That's actually awesome. That's actually really awesome. So, yeah, maybe Tommy and I will play this together. Or me and my wife, that might be too. I want to point something out. I don't know how this trailer is going to go, but nothing that they've said here, nothing that I've seen in promotional material, no controversy with this game. Even though it's got 2 female protagonists, there is no talking about the patriarchy or how terrible men are or anything like that. And I really appreciate that because women are great. They're just as good as men in different ways, but they are just as good as men. And they can be heroes too. And it's awesome to see them not try to, bash men in order to uplift women, which usually becomes ineffective. I just throwing that out there right now. Yeah. Okay, you can agree or disagree with me in the comment section down below. Let's check it out, though, guys. We got a 1 minute 34-second trailer. Hope that you're ready. Here we go. All right. Also, it's a new IP, so they're not
to be rude.
changing an established character to a woman or something.
I really don't do small talk. Nice to meet you too.
2 writers, worlds apart.
So you want to go through more of your crazy stories?
My crazy stories. But how are we supposed to get out of here if we don't start to trust each other? I don't need your trust.
All right.
I kind of need yours.
2, 1.
I took inspiration for this story from when me and my sister were younger.
Look at all of this.
It's amazing.
That's actually, it just looks,
All I can do
it looks
is
really cool.
Write this silly story.
So they're traveling.
We got this.
So basically what this is like is if J.R. Tolkien's got sucked into one of his own books with a buddy. Okay, and then they had to battle orcs and help Aragorn and Gandalf and destroy the ring. That is really cool. All these I didn't realize that what they were in was actually based on actual stories that they wrote. I thought it was just their imaginations making stuff happen, but this is actual stories that they as writers wrote themselves, and they have actual connections, emotional connections to the story. That is awesome. That is actually what my whole my whole kind of thesis, my beliefs about video games and movies is, hey, all of these stories mean something. They mean something to me personally. That's why I want to be there. That's why I want to do things. That's why I want to be part of it. And so I am loving this story trailer and what they're showing us here. This is really cool. Okay, let's go.
We got this.
Yeah.
The dragons! Okay, awesome.
Are you for real?
Yeah, great that you can play with a friend for free. That's cool.
Double child, were you?
Alright.
What now? I did not sign up for this. Brace yourself.
Ooh. Boom, baby. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't realize that. I didn't see that in the last trailer. Tree monster. That's awesome. Okay. So the only question... So the biggest question that I have is, can you play single player? Okay? But I do want to make a comment here. Split Fiction, awesome, coming at us from the people who made It Takes Two. I've got to say, it is so cool that they allow people, like, you can buy one game, and then you can take your game, and because you own it, you can play with a friend for free. That's kind of like the days of old with Blizzard and Battle.net. You could do it then. Like 30 years ago, you could do that. So this is awesome. Thank you for bringing this back. We really appreciate it. Yeah, Hazelight Studios. Okay, let's check out the game, the price over on Steam, and then we will... What the heck just happened? What did I just do? Split Fiction. I don't know what I actually did there. Okay, Split Fiction. $50! That is awesome. Whoa, that's really loud. Sorry, guys, that's really loud. I'm adding it to my wish list. This is great. Yeah. But let's see what other people are saying about it, and then we will do that quickly, read a couple of comments, and then we're going to move on up. So here we go. Can't wait to cry when we finally get to the elephant scene version of this game. Excited to play with my husband. We're late to the It Takes Two game, but really enjoying it. By the time we finish... I played Troll with my wife, and that was really cool, because Troll, you have the double characters too. By the time we finish it, we'll be ready for this one. I'm more of a sci-fi person. He's more fantasy, so it's going to be perfect. Looking forward to it. Cannot wait to play this with my 13-year-old son. It Takes Two was just as fantastic. Almost 2 years ago, I had twin daughters. Their names are Zoella and Zoe, and when I see this, and then I see this here, 40 seconds. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. People are looking like they love it, guys. I think it's a great concept. This might sound dumb, but is it a split screen with online or only local? I'm guessing it'll only be split screen if you play local and separate when playing online. That's interesting. Yeah. I'm loving it, guys. This looks awesome. Check it out. It's coming out on... when is the release date? It's coming out on March 6th. It's going to be good, you guys. Alright, let's move forward on to the next one, and we're going to do a break real quick, so I'll see you after these short messages. Alright guys, sorry about that. I had to use the restroom real quick. Don't worry, everything is fine. I made it out alive. I was also checking the audio. It sounds good. Basically, big thing is equalization. We want the trailers to be quiet enough that... the trailers to be loud enough that you can hear them, but quiet enough that I can talk over them without... you know, being able to... being required to fight to have my commentary heard. Alright. Well, let's continue on with what we've got. So we've got... What the heck just happened? We've got 2 more game trailers. It's interesting. I'm having a problem with my computer. We've got 2 more game trailers. This next one, I have no idea. It sounds crazy. And really, I don't know at all what this is going to be. So, yeah, this looks like some kind of cartoon or something. It's definitely Eastern. If it was going to be, it's like this. Okay, that's actually what I should just say. It looks like it's an anime. That's what it is. It looks like an anime. So let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for Samurai Pizza Cats. Official game reveal trailer coming to us from IGN. It's got, well, with the Google Chrome extension, we can see that it's got 356,000 views, 20,000 likes, and 82 dislikes. That's a pretty good ratio, and we are going to like the video. Enjoy the animated reveal trailer that mixes in some gameplay too for the Samurai Pizza Cats Blast from the Past video game, which will be a side-scrolling action RPG/platformer starring your favorite characters from the classic 1990s anime. Wish listed on Steam if you are interested. Alright, we will do that. Alright, so I've never heard of this. Apparently it was an old anime show or cartoon or something. Yeah. Well, let's check it out. We've got a 1 minute and 50-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go.
Welcome back to Little Tokyo, where some big news has just reached the big G.
Alright, this is definitely from... That's definitely like Dragon Ball Z era animation, which is not bad. I'm just saying it looks like that.
A video game, 30 years later, and these old-fashioned furballs are getting a new video game. These darn pizza cats are always stealing my spotlight. I haven't felt this
Okay.
since our cartoon show stopped.
Let me know if you guys have seen this game. Like, let me know in the comments. Or seen this show. Okay.
I'm probably not even going to be a playable character.
Let me know if it's the original voice cast.
Right, the animators. What a brilliant idea. And with those annoying pizza cats out of the way,
Okay.
I'll become the new emperor of Little Tokyo once and for all.
So, definitely,
Oh, no. Isn't
yeah,
there anyone who can stop
what you would
this
expect from an
catastrophe?
old school cartoon or anime.
Big cheese is up to his old tricks again, huh?
Well, we've got 9 lives, plus continues.
Alright.
Game gets tough. You know who to call.
This reminds me of Biker Mice. Just like the idea reminds me kind of of Biker Mice. Oh, this looks good though.
With a brand new video game. The Big Cheese has an evil scheme up his sleeve, and it's up to you, the player, to stop him from taking over Little Tokyo. Switch between
Okay.
your favorite cats, Speedy, Guido, and Polyester, and get ready for some nostalgic
Alright.
pepperoni action. So put on your best pajamas, because we're going to...
I like the way that it...
1991 with the return of the Samurai Pizza Cats.
Yeah, this came out right around the same time as the Dragon Ball Z show. But I really, like, at first I was like, okay, what's it going to be? We're going to see, you know, it's got that old school look, which is great. Love it. Nostalgia. And then as soon as you see this, I said, oh, man, actually, that does look like a fun side-scroller. That really is cool. And the way that you see him, it's not just that he's attacking. It's that as you're attacking, you're doing, like, combos. I don't know exactly what that is. But yeah, you see how it's almost like he's spinning around. Instead of just being like a strike in this distance, like this way, you actually see the character turn around as he's fighting. Let me see. Okay, so he goes like this, and well, I guess no, he kind of turn. Okay, yeah, I guess. I thought you actually saw him spin. But look at this is cool. Like he actually. Okay, here's what I saw. He actually turns around to do another different type of attack. So that's cool. That must be some kind of combo system that they built up. That's pretty cool. Let's check it out on Steam. If you're a fan of this, I'm sure everybody's who's a fan is going to be going crazy. I've never heard of it, so that's interesting. No price yet. It's to be announced. Tag team action. Crush your enemies with special attacks in the classic 90s fashion. Level up and customize. Explore the adventurous overworld of Little Tokyo, where you battle fierce enemies to level up your characters and obtain special cards, which can be equipped to expand your combat abilities. So there is a customization system. That's pretty cool. I like simple games that have some kind of customization. Not anything super complicated. Just good fun, you know, with some well-written characters. Okay, so... yeah, that's great. Let's check out what people are saying over on what people are saying in the comments. Why are the voice actors so on point after 30 years? What is this feeling I'm feeling? Is this happiness? For those of you who are too young to remember, you have no idea what this is, allow me to explain. Kyoto Whatever was a Japanese anime. It was brought to America as the Samurai Pizza Cats. Here's the thing, though. The English writers basically admitted they didn't speak Japanese, so the show was localized almost entirely based on the visuals, leading to a lot of insane comedy, fourth wall breaks, and cultural references. It was basically an abridged anime long before those were even a thing. They used the visuals and only a loose understanding of the plot to create their own thing. Both versions of the show have their appeal, of course, but there was something really unique and special about the fact that the Samurai Pizza Cats even exist. So that's awesome. Even after 30 whole years, the voice actors still got it. That's cool. So it is the voice actors. Why are these? Okay, that's right. Yeah, Sauron didn't give the 3 rings to the elves, by the way. Celebrimbor created them in secret. Bros, you have no idea. The original show is way better than you might think, and the English dub is absolutely amazing, just wild and crazy because they had to wing it. It's such a good show, a great show to watch with buddies even today. This is monumental and it restored my happiness and hope for the world. So people are super excited about this. People are super excited about it. It looks like it's going to be faithful to what the original was, and it also has the voice actor, so that's cool. It is coming out. It does not say. It's to be announced, so watch out for this one. If you like side scrollers, this looks like it's going to be a pretty cool side scroller. Really. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. But that's all we got for that one, guys, so let's move on to the next one. Here we go. All right, so this next one looks like it's going to be quite interesting. I really loved. It's based with some movies, and I liked I liked the original. You're gonna know. I hope I'm not giving this away. I'm just saying I liked the original movie, and then they kind of revamped it with a remake recently, and I liked the first one of the remakes, and the second one of the remakes was okay, but it wasn't as good as the first one of the remakes, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. This is a different genre than I typically like, but we'll see what happens as far as me maybe playing this. But let's check it out together. Here we go. We're watching the trailer for Dune Awakening release date reveal trailer. Coming at us from Funcom. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see that it's got 703,000 views, 9.1 thousand likes, and 293 dislikes. Your journey begins on May 20th, 2025 on PC. Play the character creator and benchmark mode now to create your character ahead of the release and test your hardware. Players who play will also receive a free frame blade skin knife skin, Pre-order starting soon. Console release dates to be announced. Rise from survival to greatness and challenge the power of the Imperium in Dune Awakening. Multiplayer survival game on a massive scale. Survive the sandworm, craft your ornithopter, build a fortress, and ascend to power on an open world Arrakis shared with hundreds of other players. That's my thing. I'm pretty sure this is one of those where everything gets wiped, and I'm not liking that. I'm not like it. So that's why I like Subnautica and The Forest and stuff like that. You play those games, you build up your fortress, you can get attacked in the forest anyway, and you build up your base, and then that's it. You can just build up your base and run around and have a good time. Here, I'm pretty sure this is going to be wiped all the time, but this is saying, we'll look it up first on Steam because it just said something interesting, and I want to see exactly what that is. So I just did look up this. So if I go to what? How do I? Okay, I'll check that out. I'll check this out. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna add it to your library, and I'll do the character creator. Maybe we can do a live stream of that and just do a little preview, and yeah, see what it's like. That's pretty cool. All right, so we do not have a price, but we do have a release date. So it's such a cool world. It's such cool. I even liked the David Lynch movie. And I liked the first movie a lot. I liked the second movie not as much as the first movie in the recently revamped movies. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's check it out. We got a 2-minute 25-second trailer, and it's starting without us. So 2 minutes and 25-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. Legendary entertainment.
Few survive this world, but those who do awaken.
All right.
The desert wants you dead, Off-worlder. If the sands don't take you, The storms will swallow you whole.
So no option to play as a Fremen?
But you don't have to walk this path alone. In every danger, there is opportunity. But you don't have to walk this path alone.
So the vehicle is cool, but you're telling me that they're actually going around the sandworms? That's crazy.
There is.
I'm liking the traversal here. That looks cool.
The foundation of something greater.
See, now this is what I was talking about earlier, by the way, when I was saying like Avowed and Adamfall. This is a survival game. I don't know what what it's going to be with food, but I'm sure it's going to have water where you have to stay hydrated or you'll die. But this is what it is: harvesting stuff, making sure that growing food or getting food, however you get food, and then building a base, and that's survival. Okay.
Power waiting to be harnessed. Desert power.
Okay.
Some claim to rule this planet. But Arrakis is yours to explore.
Yeah, I don't think that anybody really rules Arrakis. Alright, we've got some pretty good looking... So that's something that's atypical in these types of games. Some pretty good looking combat mechanics. That's awesome. It's not just like a first person shooter stuff. That looks like psychic powers. Oh no, it wasn't. Sorry, it wasn't psychic powers. It was the shield. Yeah.
But there are forces beyond even your control.
Yeah, the sandworms. Coming to PC May 20th. Okay, you got like a different type of ornithopter there, probably one with guns. Yep, it did. It has guns. Truly massive skill.
And it will open your mind.
I wonder if it's just going to be open world survival, or if it's going to be... Yeah, I wonder if it's going to be... by the way, his eyes started green in the trailer and ended blue. But I wonder if it's going to be open world, just open world survival, if there's any kind of story. Because the Forest is like that, where you can play online and it has, the survival craft stuff, but it also has a story that everybody who is on the map will be trying to discover as well. So that's cool. I will check this out. Yeah, I'm going to check this out, at least the character creator. I don't know how much time and stuff I'll have to actually play the game and do a review, but it looks interesting. It's not so this is not something that I'm so much into, as far as same idea as something like The Forest and Subnautica, survival craft, building a base, all that different stuff, but it's a lot like Ark, which is something I just don't like. Once you build a base in Ark, there's not really any reason to explore or do anything, really, for me, unless you're playing online, and online is difficult because you get a lot of griefers and people who are just not fun to play. But anyway, yeah, so let's check out, if you could play this single player and if it has a story like The Forest, I would love that. But I'm not so much interested in playing online with people. May thy controller chip and shatter. With the game release, gamers quote the Baron, "My desert, my Arrakis, my Dune." Tencent quoting the Baron, "Now I only have one requirement, income." That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. A bit skeptical on some of the stiff animations, but I hope this turns out well. The most anticipated game of 2025, assuming it actually releases this year. Hopefully, my most anticipated, it'll launch in a healthy state. I knew nothing about Conan going into Conan Exiles, and it made me love that universe. Here is hoping these devs bring their magic here. Those devs bring their magic here. That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Everyone in the beta would agree it is not ready for May, but it is time for them to cash in. No wonder there is not an open beta. Who still buys games on day one? Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, man, it's either YouTube's compression with the some unfortunate stroboscope effect going on, or the ornithopter wings really need another pass. The effect doesn't look good. Yeah. While we are hesitant to allow excitement to cloud our minds, we declare this. If the product arrives as you be showing, then to you the money shall be flowing. I like that. That's funny. It looks good, guys. We already talked about there is no price, but you can go check out the character creator in the benchmark mode now. So do that if you are interested and see what you think. But all right. Let's move forward on to the next one. Here we go. Okay, guys. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay, so now we're going to move into... Now we're going to move into movies. And I think that we're starting off strong. I have some hopes for this next one, even though the people who are making it have basically not been doing so great. We're kind of teetering. We're teetering, and we kind of dip into the bad stuff and then maybe go a little bit higher, but we've just kind of been going like this, down, 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 down. And they all, you know, it's like at a point where it's like we're almost to the point of no return, but you still have time to turn it around. I'll put it that way. I think you guys will know what I mean when you see it. Let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts. Big game trailer in theaters May 2nd. Coming at us from Marvel Entertainment. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see it's got 11 million views to 224,000 likes and 12,000 dislikes. That is still a very good ratio. We are going to like the movie. Or like the video. Not super, not heroes, not giving up. Not super. Some of these people are more super than the current Captain America in this universe, who is considered as current Captain America, Sam Wilson, who is just a guy. Who doesn't have super soldier serum, which I really didn't like that in the new movie because there was so much more they could have done with the character if he had the super soldier serum. Basically, Chris Evans as Captain America sucks because a normal guy is just as good as he is, and that normal guy does not have the super. I mean, like a normal guy without the super soldier serum. So that really is kind of lore breaking and sucks. But all right, let's check it out. Thunderbolts. So again, Marvel not doing the greatest things recently. Basically, been going downhill for a very long time. And but they still could turn it around if they do it quick. Otherwise, we're getting close to the point of no return here. Why is this like this? I have to go like this, otherwise I've got that bar. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes the UI gets screwed up. I don't know. But all right, we got a 2-minute 23-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go.
Let's talk facts. The Avengers are not coming.
True.
Who will keep the American
What is
people
this?
safe?
There's some big threat out there.
Because Bucky is them. That's true.
Wait, us?
Yeah, you.
He's
You got someplace to be?
He's a senator in the newest Captain America Brave New World.
So what, do we all just punch and shoot? I can't think of a worse group of people trying to work together.
They all just punch and shoot. Yeah, but one of them is ridiculously super strong. I'm really interested because we never really got to see Alexei. Oh my god, Captain Russia. Not the Crimson Dynamo. Oh my lord, what is his name? Whatever. We never got to... The Red Guardian. We never got to see the Red Guardian. This is a different take on the Red Guardian than the comic books. In the comic books, he does not have the super soldier serum, but here he does. And it's really... We've seen some really cool glimpses of what he can do. I'm really excited to see him really take some action here. So, not heroes, not super. Even though they have more superpowers
It's like your mind is somewhere else.
than the current Captain
Do
America.
something about it now, or live with it forever.
Yeah.
This could get messy.
Imagine...
You thought you were gonna be some great saviors?
Ooh.
Yourself.
Who is the bad guy? I think I know who the bad guy is.
No one here is a hero.
Lena, when I look at you,
I don't see your mistakes.
It's interesting to me because it's like, imagine, I mean, imagine you have a bunch of abilities.
God, thank you.
Like, you have some really awesome abilities, maybe even superpowers, but just really great abilities, but you were never able to quite make it work, or you never got your moment. You know, and then you get a second chance at it. Red Guardian. So I don't want to spoil it. Oh, don't want to spoil it. But actually, they're not showing a certain character that they showed in the first trailer. And I'm pretty, like, that's that character. And I know who that character is. So this is going to be interesting because for the I don't know if he actually fights the Thunderbolts, but basically I know who that is. Like, I won't reveal it here because of spoilers, but I'm not sure why. And don't, please, no talk. You can talk about it, but do it cryptically so people who don't know won't have it spoiled in the comments, please, guys. But I don't know if he ever fought the Thunderbolts, but it's gonna be interesting to see how they do that in the movie. So anyway. Okay. Yep. So we've got 2 super soldiers. Well, 3. We've got 3 super soldiers, a Black Widow, Taskmaster, and Ghost.
Have you slept? I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'd like not to die today, so maybe somebody else should be driving.
All right, May 2nd, guys. And what is that? I mean, that's not very far away. Let's do it. You know, March, April, May. So we got basically just over 2 months. It's not far. It's like a month and a half. So it's not far away. Let's see what they've got. If they don't start making better stuff, though, basically we're basically right at the point of no return. We're in the precipice of no return here for the Marvel movies. And that's going to start being stuff that I'm just not even going to go see in theaters anymore. Unless it looks like it's going to be so bad that it's fun. What? All right, let's check out the comments though. I think it looks great. Like, it could be great. But otherwise, yeah. Let's see what people in the comments say. Knowing that Bucky is still around is so cool. Bro's been here since phase 1. That's crazy. Red Guardian really has that die in the movie type of aura. Really? He wears a red shirt for most of his life. He was made for this. The bolts of thunder can never be destroyed, only transformed. Die now, live forever. Live now and die always. Choice is simple, making it hard. Helps to have dafter. I don't know what that's about. When I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. I'm so sad now because that's almost exactly what Natasha said to Clint on Vormir. Oh, I don't judge people based on their worst mistakes. Okay. Movie's actual title, Marvel Studios, Underrated Actors, Shine Again. Random New Yorker while running from Century/Void. Why is it always New York? I disagree. I disagree with the statement that none of us are heroes. Bucky is quite literally a hero. Now he's a hero. Once he wasn't because of what Hydra had done to him. They're all super, too. Imagine if the Marvel Studios intro shows the Thunderbolts characters instead of the Avengers. Thunderbolts hero debut. Yelena, Red Guardian, Taskmaster, Winter Soldier, Captain America, John Walker, and Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Film is basically underrated actors. The movie genuinely looks so good. Yeah, I think that this is pretty cool. I do. I think this is pretty cool, guys. So hopefully it's good. Go check it out May 2nd. But otherwise, so we're going to go to a quick break right now. And when we come back, we will... I'm trying to finish this thing up in the next 20 to 30 minutes. So when we come back, we will see what we can get done. So all right, I'm going to intermission. I'll see you after these short messages. Alright, sorry guys, I'm back. I actually had a technical difficulty. I could not get... Something was wrong with my mouse, so I just couldn't click... I just couldn't click the button to actually get this thing... going. So this next one looks like... Okay, it's inherently something political, which I enjoy. Like, I've got to tell you, you guys are going to see it here in a second, but like, it's a political thing, okay? So put your political messaging in it. That's the point. Make a movie about politics for your political messaging. Don't put political messaging in a movie about a dog whose family takes care of him while he's dying, or something like Marty and Me, or whatever, Marley and Me. Okay? This is a political movie. Make the political movie have political messaging. Don't put political messaging in a kid's movie, a family movie, or a movie about superheroes. So let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for G20. G20. Official trailer, Prime Video. Coming at us from Prime Video. We, with the Google Chrome extension, can see that it's got 6.1 million views. It's 9.1 thousand likes and 64,000 dislikes. So that is a really good ratio if you want to have your ratio be very bad. So yeah, there you go. Let's check it out. The target becomes a weapon. G20, starring Viola Davis, is streaming on on Prime Video April 10th. When the G20 summit comes under siege, U.S. President Daniel Sutton, Academy Award winner Danielle Viola Davis, becomes the #1 target. After evading capture by the attacker, she must outsmart the enemy to protect her family, defend her country, and safeguard world leaders in this action-packed thrill ride. Starring all of those people, and that's it. That's the whole... What the heck? That is the thing that we have. Alright, so this looks like a lot of people don't like it. I mean, you can see the Drinkers Chasers over here saying G20 trailer gets absolutely roasted. It came out 9 days ago, so I've kind of missed the bus on that, on keeping track of all of that. But who cares? Let's check it. What is this? Let's check it out. Guys, we got a 2-minute 40-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. I don't think that I'm ready, to be honest. I hope that I'm ready for this because of how bad the ratio is. Here we go.
Madam President,
Prime.
we have a situation.
Okay.
Ma'am, apprehension is minutes away.
A little much, don't you think, Mom?
Zip it. You and your
Okay.
are coming to Cape Town with us.
Why?
You know why.
All you ever care about is work.
All right.
I implore all...
All you ever care about is work.
All right. Fallujah under siege. Now, Fallujah... That's... Women were not in the infantry during Fallujah, okay? There were not women there fighting. So I don't know if that means, like, because that's Black Hawk Down. I don't know if that's talking about that specifically, or if it's supposed to be another, like, fictitious event that happened. But she was not there doing any of that during Black Hawk Down time when it comes to Fallujah. Okay? But anyway, okay. I mean, hey, female war hero, okay. I mean, when I was in the Army, there was a nursing captain in the nurse who was a nurse, and she had deployed, and there was some stuff going on, and she ran in, and I'll tell you the truth, as an infantryman, I wouldn't have gone in the way that she did, because there was an IED, and they didn't check for more IEDs, which is usually the problem, but she didn't check. She ran in to save her friends. I wouldn't have done that. I would have cleared the area first, but still, she didn't clear the area. She got blown up by an IED. If she hadn't been blown up by an IED, she would have been doing exactly this, dragging her friends out. I mean, okay, let's see if this is part of the criticism or probably there's worse stuff going on. Basically, though, this is like the Mr. President movie with Michael Keaton, so we've got a little bit of a funny thing going on. Her daughter's having some trouble. Okay, moving forward.
I implore all world leaders to join me at the G20 summit.
Okay.
Come on, Madam President.
Oh, damn. Now we gotta go save the world.
Okay.
The 20 most powerful world leaders together.
Uh-oh.
Going down.
Homelander! When Homelander's coming for you, you might as well just lay down and die. Just give up. I'm sorry, wait. I did miss something he said.
1. Together. Going dark in 3. 2.
Okay.
The 20 most powerful world leaders together.
Okay, the 20 most... That's what he said, okay. Alright.
The government's watching. I've taken the G20 by force.
Agent Coulson in the house?
Fake. We will reset the world's financial markets. You gotta read the words exactly as written. Quick beige fox. Quick beige fox. Quick beige fox.
Okay, so they're stealing...
The narrative.
So, okay. Actually, I understand why this is getting huge amounts of criticism. So, the president gets forced... The president gets forced to do a deepfake thing. Everybody knows that the president is currently kidnapped, and with using the president's face, they're able to access a bunch of different stuff or whatever, instead of just changing whatever security system they use. Like, if you knew that I was I was kidnapped by a like it was happening in real time, you in real time could see I am kidnapped by high-end terrorists, and then all of a sudden my debit card starts getting used to buy expensive cars, you would contact my bank and be like, hey, that guy's he's taken over by terrorists. Cancel those charges on his card. You see what I'm saying?
My husband and kids are missing. We have to find them. If you want to live, you'll follow my lead.
Now you're Captain America.
Come with me if you want to live. Why couldn't she be Captain America? Everybody else is. Oh my god. Okay.
Well done.
Okay. Viola Davis is what? Special Forces? Here's the problem. Here's the problem that people don't understand is that I am trained in marksmanship, hand-to-hand combat, and a couple of different things. Just it doesn't matter, whatever. If somebody pulled a gun on me, I'd run. I'd try to get away. I mean, if I really, really had to go for the gun, okay. But no way would I be able to do what Viola Davis just did. And, I mean, I'm really fit. I'm trained. It's just... I can't. Okay. Totally fictitious, totally over the top with the way that this is going. And I can definitely see where people are criticizing it. Here we go.
Like hostages in the kitchen.
Your survival is what matters most.
I will not leave them.
Drop it!
Okay.
Danielle Sutton. You get around, don't you?
I'll get around to you too.
Mom, I can help.
Lights up.
Find her.
Where are my husband and kids?
Okay.
We're all here together.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Okay, I guess.
Into a comfortable pair of heels, hmm?
Do you want an honest answer?
So, Viola Davis is... how old? Viola Davis is how old? Like, how... Viola Davis age? You know what it reminds me of is Air Force One. She's 59 years old. Air Force One... let's see. Air Force One... Air Force One movie. Sorry, I spelled it wrong. That's fine. This is a movie about the president. Air Force One gets taken over. It was made in 97, which was 25 plus 3, 28 years ago. Harrison Ford age. Okay, so at the time he was 50 something. All right. In the movie, he was a pilot, a helicopter pilot before he became president. All right. In this movie, he does not jump out of a freaking, elevator shaft and whip the crap out of a bunch of different guys. He fights one guy in a fair fight, and it's just like a fist fight between him and one other guy. It's not like this. It's so girl power in the way that people are just sick of that I can absolutely see. Yeah, it's too ridiculous. Is basically what for audiences. We're sick and tired of pushing girl power and all of that different stuff. I love women. Don't get me wrong, and I've loved a lot of great female heroes. Black Widow is one, but Black Widow's story is not that she's the 59-year-old president of the United States. Okay, it's that she is a special elite trained superhero, basically semi-superhero assassin in the Marvel universe where you could believe people doing ridiculous things that are basically impossible. So the Black Widow thing I like. This I don't so much. Let's see what people are saying in the comments. I wonder how many times people working on this thought, are we making this movie? Are we really making this movie? Oh my god. This looks like one of the parody movie trailers they would have shown at the beginning of Tropic Thunder. Full support for the villain in this movie. Critics, 98%. Audiences, 13%. Yeah, there you go. Someone at Prime doesn't mind setting money on fire. She's 59 years old and disarming and beating up a 230-pound trained soldier. What the hell is even that? Dude, it's a movie. There's no logic. Just like the Super Soldier Serum doesn't exist. Super Soldier Serum is still more believable because the Super Soldier Serum is the way that a person would be able to do a lot of the things that they're able to do. Not, I'm just a 59-year-old guy. Oh, I'm a normal human who fights the Red Hulk. Mirror, mirror on the wall, which is the cringiest offering of all? Honey, you are spoiled for choice this year, but G20 is a contender. I'm honestly pleasantly surprised that the comments aren't disabled, and I'm guessing G20 was made with the assumption that Kamala would become the president. Oh my god, that's a good point. Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing. 1 second. I'm sorry. People aren't happy with it. Doesn't look like it's going to be great anyway. It's just stuff that the thing that you got to realize, for all those people that are going to get in the comments and go, women, they can be the thing. No, I know that they can, but the thing is, it pulls you out of the universe when a 59-year-old person jumps out of an elevator shaft and kills 5 trained soldiers who are armed. Just pulls you out of it. Unless you show something really, some weird advantage that they have that makes it believable. It doesn't work. So listen, we got 3 more of these things, so let's move forward on to the next one. Oh, by the way, check this out on April 10th. All right, here we go. All right, so this next one, I never played the game, but it's based on a game, and I've already watched one trailer with, excuse me. There's one trailer I've already seen with Tommy Boy. The trailer looked interesting, but I don't think it's going to be like the game exactly. It's going to be like an approximation, kind of a similar idea to what the game is, but not really exactly. So let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for Until Dawn. New movie trailer coming out from Sony Pictures Entertainment with the Google Chrome extension. We can see that it's got 11.8 million views, 20,000 likes, and 1.6 thousand dislikes. We're gonna like the video as we do with all videos that we watch. Stuck in Time, upside down though. So Emmett Nee Coots. Alright, so watch the new trailer for #Until Dawn movie, exclusively in theaters April 25th. 1 year after her sister Melanie mysteriously disappeared, Clover and her friends head into the remote valley where she vanished in search of answers. Why wait that long? Why wait a year? Okay. Exploring an abandoned visitor center, they find themselves stalked by a masked killer and horrifically murdered one by one, only to wake up and find themselves back at the beginning of the same evening. Trapped in the valley, they're forced to relive the nightmare again and again, only each time the killer threat is different, each more terrifying than the last. Hope dwindling, the group soon realizes they have a limited number of deaths left, and the only way to escape is to survive until dawn. So it sounds like it's basically playing, it's the Groundhog Day formula, and it's playing off of the idea that Until Dawn is a video game. So when you die in a video game, you respawn. So that's where the actual Groundhog Day formula is from, because I don't think that Until Dawn actually has you like respawning and doing this. It's just like you have to survive until dawn. It's basically based off of the name and a little bit like it's the concept of it being a video game, which I still think could be a great movie even if it's not. It could still be a good movie even if it's not like the game. All right, those are my thoughts on that. I know there's going to be controversy about it. Fans of the video game probably aren't going to like that there's that change and that it's basically not an Until Dawn video game type movie. But anyway, let's check it out together. We've got a 1 minute 50-second trailer. Here we go. All right. Murder. Ooh.
Up the road, there's a place stuck in time.
Okay. But the thing is that because they waited so long to come here, her sister is definitely dead.
We find ourselves back here again. But the night is never the same.
Yeah, because it's a roguelite. Like, let me know if this is how the actual Until Dawn game is. I guess I could look it up, but let me know. Or is it completely different than this? Uh-oh. I want to know what that is. Yeah, it's like some big troll monster or something. Okay.
If you want to survive,
Oh my god.
you have to make it.
Is she pregnant? You have to get out of the time loop manually by surviving until dawn. Man, imagine the horror of being killed multiple times in just terribly gruesome ways. That's what drove Apocalypse from the DC, not Apocalypse, Doomsday from the DC universe insane.
That's where people get into trouble.
He told you, don't go there. Don't go there. Okay, cool. So coming out on April 25th, not going to be like the video game. It doesn't sound like from everything I've heard. Let's see what people... I mean, I think it could still be good, though. That's what I'm saying. It could still be good. It's just... It's going to be one of those things where it's like Kraven the Hunter would have been good if it weren't Kraven the Hunter. If it were the exact same movie with just a different name and the character was named something different, you know. Yeah. Producer, there's a game called Until Dawn. Writer, that sounds like a good name for a movie. Producer, the game has a good story. Writer, the name is all we need. I need you to get all the way off my back about the story. If someone doesn't say it was just a prank, Han, I will be unsatisfied. Mom, can we play Until Dawn? Mom, we have Until Dawn at home. I can hear the pitch meeting already. So you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. I was thinking about making a movie called Until Dawn. Oh, based on the video game about 8 friends surviving the mountains against Wendigos? That's what it's about? I thought by the cover it was a game about a time loop. Did you play the game? Hey, so shut up. So that's the thing, it's not about a time loop, it's just about people getting killed in different ways and you can play the game and get different outcomes each time. This is anything but Until Dawn. I know the game, I'm just saying, the game is completely different, but this movie still looks like it's going to be a good movie. That's my thoughts on the Until Dawn movie, okay? Nothing like the game, still potential for it to be a great movie with the, like a horror version of the Groundhog Day formula. Okay, so, I don't know, people aren't satisfied, people look like they're a little bit, you know, see, the reason this concept works so well is because the game is meant to be played more than once. Each playthrough is completely different. I'd much rather watch this than a frame-by-frame recreation of what already is a cinematic masterpiece. That's a good point. Exactly. Plus, it seems they added a few other IPs from Supermassive Games into the mix. Could have made the movie like Bandersnatch, It doesn't work in theaters, though. Works so well, I feel like ticket sales will disapprove this. Thank you. New and fresh while maintaining the original ideas. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like the same concept, sort of, but not exactly, because it's based around the idea of making a movie of a video game. Not making a movie of the game itself, but of making a movie of a video game, if that makes sense. All right, Until Dawn movie. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so coming out April 25th. Go check it out, guys. But otherwise, guys, we'll move on to the next one. People just like, so people, it's got a good ratio, but people in the comments are saying, it's nothing like the game, which I agree, but I still think it could be good. Let's go to the next one, though. Here we go. All right, so this next one is made by a studio that is the physically largest studio in the world. Physically largest studio, not the largest studio as far as like how much it makes or the money it makes and stuff. This is the studio here actually owns its own town. It's like a very impressive story. So if you know what I'm talking about, you'll find this interesting. Let's check it out, though. We're watching the trailer for Tyler Perry's Beauty in Black Part 2 official trailer, Netflix. I never saw Part 1. This is just a very popular trailer. We pick our trailers based on the popularity of the trailer, so bear with me on that. Just a second, guys. Bear with me on that. Yeah, so I never saw Part 1, but we are going to react to this trailer, so let's see. Okay, coming at us from Netflix, with the Google Chrome extension, we can see that we've got 865,000 views to 9.5 thousand likes and 843 dislikes. Tyler Perry's smash hit returns to Netflix with higher stakes, more drama, and unthinkable betrayal. Vengeance spares no one when the second part of Season 1 premieres on Netflix March 6th. With their empire on the line, the ruthless Bel Air family faces a reckoning as Kimmy fights to save her sister and get revenge, no matter the cost. No matter the cost. Okay, so Tyler Perry owns a town, and the whole town is his studio. That's why I said he is the physically largest studio. It is huge, massive. It's like a big compound. I always just find that interesting. But okay, so we got a 2-minute and 1-second trailer. I appreciate the fact that they say it's a show, because some of the times these Netflix trailers are going, and it doesn't specifically say that it's a series or a movie anywhere. But we've got a 2-minute, 1-second trailer. If you guys have seen the first part of the show, let me know in the comment section down below how it goes. I'm not giving a critique of the show. I'm giving a critique of the trailer. Yeah, so here we go.
They have my sister.
Okay. Uh-oh. What are we going to do about it? Is that an axe? Okay.
Not letting them do to her what they did to me. No!
So, is it human trafficking then?
You need to be laying low right now. If you're with me, drive.
From Tyler Perry. Ooh, man. What the heck? They couldn't just light a car on fire? They had to have a CGI fire?
Is that my son?
It's not the worst I've seen, but the smash hit is back.
You don't give a damn. You guys need to keep the peace.
This looks like a soap opera. Not that that's bad, I'm just saying that is what it looks like.
Everything you know about Kimmy.
You gotta play the game. Play the game.
Play the game.
It'll be good for you. Really good.
Let's talk.
This is going to get really ugly.
So a lot of drama.
Blackmailing me.
I won't miss again.
Ooh. Grandmammy taking it to the man. Like, I've got skills. I'll kill you. Wait a minute now. Is that who I think it is? Okay, no, it is not. Sorry. Ooh, that's why those windows are usually made of safety glass, so they can't be broken like that.
All hell is gonna break loose.
Alright, soap opera about a woman who's trying to find her lost sister. Beauty in Black. I would just have liked to know what exactly the sister is supposed to be doing. Is it human trafficking? Is she being held for ransom? Like, what's the deal? Yeah, okay. I mean, it looks like it'll be an interesting drama. Despite people trashing this, I loved it, and I will devour this stuff in a day. This is one of the few Tyler Perry projects that I actually like. Tyler Perry haters make him #1 every time. I've seen so many people complain about his plays, movies, shows, etc., but still watch him. It's interesting. I mean, he's blaxploitation, which you can call that whatever you want nowadays. It used to be called blaxploitation. I'm not sure if it's considered something different now, but it's basically movies for black people exemplifying ideas of the black culture. Yeah, now I need to rewatch the first part. I wonder if they talk about the private road a million times again. What is the private road? I wonder what that is. That's got me curious. The private road. No. Stupid. I'm glad he separated this into parts because we all know he can't stay on topic for long and easily gets bored with evolving ideas and what women can push a gown. Well, okay. And what women can push a grown-ass man out of a window hard enough to break and she doesn't fall too. That's a good point. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, so I mean, I know there's probably, like they said, a lot of haters, but actually this doesn't look... What? This does not look so bad for the people that will watch it. I'm talking about objectively. Subjectively, not for me. But objectively, it seems like it has some potential, and there are some people who are saying that they do like it. Yeah, so there you go. Check it out. It's coming out on March 6th. We've got a few more here. Let's move on to the next one. Here we go. Okay, I'm wrong. We don't have a few more. Sorry, guys. This is the last one. I thought that we had a few more. I thought we had 2 more. But this is the last one. And I know the actress who's in the thumbnail anyway. And I like her. So, yeah, I mean, that's cool. I saw her in The Shape of Water. I don't know if you guys are, if that's going to reveal what the movie is for you or not. But let's check it out together because we are watching the trailer for Bring Her Back. Official teaser trailer HD A24. Coming at us from A24 with the Google Chrome extension, we can see that it's got 584,000 views, 14,000 likes, and 95 dislikes. Though, who are these 95 people? Anyway, we're going to like the video. What is that? Anyway, we're going to like the video as we do with all videos. What is this? Oh, the bigger they are, or sorry, the harder they fall movie is what it is. Okay, so let's check it out. So, from directors Danny and Michael Philippou, and starring Sally Hawkins and those other people. Okay. Bring Her Back in theaters May 30th. It just says who it is, and that's it. Yeah, A24 doesn't really give us good descriptions, but usually their trailers are good, and so are their movies. I have no idea what this is about, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, this Sally Hawkins, very good actress. I saw her for the first time in The Shape of Water, and then I saw her in a bunch of other stuff after that, and she's really good. She's pretty good. So, all right. Let's check it out. We got a 1 minute and 4 second trailer, so this is gonna be a quick one. Here we go. All right. Oh, it says A24 on the bowl. That's cool. Wonder if that's in the movie or if that's just for the trailer. The directors of Talk to Me. Oh, this is gonna be some kind of thriller. Let me out. Let me die. What? Her. Let her die. What the heck is happening here? Is there something? Bring her back. Is there anything? Is it? Is it supernatural? Like, is this some kind of witchcraft thing, or what's going on? I mean, I'll tell you guys. So it's coming out in the summer. I love the atmosphere here. I love these trailers because they don't reveal anything really, but they give you like a really great atmosphere that gives you an idea of the movie, which is exactly what trailers are supposed to do. But the only thing is, I'm not sure, is this some kind of supernatural thing? Maybe something to do with demons. See, because the shaking of the belly makes me think like magic or demons or something. This looks like it might be a demon lady. This definitely looks like some kind of demon ritual or something. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty good. I wonder, okay, May 30th. So coming out in May. So we've got a little whiles away. But it's got the makings to be something pretty cool, and I really like the trailer. Yeah, cool. Well, let's check out the comments, see what other people think about it. I love the warm and uplifting vibe of this trailer. I'm sure it's going to be a great movie to watch if you want some minutes of pure joy. Moment I saw that it was the Talk to Me directors I was sold. Sally Hawkins being in it makes it even more exciting. Love when a trailer reveals next to nothing but still managed to hook you in. Can't wait for this. Oh, I was like, what is that? Okay, this trailer was a masterclass. I think this is the best trailer I've seen since the I'm Thinking of Ending Things one. Okay. Trailer looks really good, but not going to lie, I was hoping the camera would follow the cat outside. Then the movie was going to be about the cat's adventure and the... No, that's Homeward Bound. Damn, I assumed this was a... Come on. I'm so happy about their second feature. I do hope they go for the Talk to Me approach and let it play out naturally, nothing forced. This will be great. There you go. Yeah, I think that this looks great. I've liked A24. They made some pretty weird stuff, but most of the time pretty good stuff. So this, it looks like it's going to be one of the good ones. Check it out, guys. Seriously. What? Check it out. I wonder if this is a crime thing or if it's just going to be the footage. I want to see the crime thing. Anyway, check it out, guys, on May 30th. Yeah, I think this is great. Listen, guys, there's no after show today because I've got some stuff going on. I've got guests, so I can't spend the extra time. But I do want to thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. But otherwise, that's all we've got for this week. Make sure to tune in next week, Friday at 6. God bless you all, and have a good day.